see if I can say it right. Moose jaw. There you go. Earlier I say moose jaw. You know, my accent gets in the way sometimes. Well, for those who don't know what breed am I, I'm Mexican. I do get confused a lot as Filipino. A lot of people think I'm Filipino, yeah, and a lot of people think I'm Puerto Rican. No, I'm Mexican. There you go. All right, and that's exactly there where I learned how not to work against Mother Nature. I grew up with my father, my grandfather, and they always say, never work against Mother Nature. You must gain their trust. You must gain their respect. They're going to give you a beautiful gift. It's called loyalty. Excellent. When I was 13 years old, I'm going to a judo competition with my mom. And I, turn around to my mom and say, Mom, you think I can be the best judo trainer in the world? And she turns around and says, you can do whatever you want. So that gave me a sense of belief, right? That gave me that, okay, my mom believed in this goal. She didn't know what it was, because nobody wanted to be a dog trainer back in the days, in Mexico. Right? When I was 21, I came to my mom again and I said, Mom, I'm leaving. She said, where are you going? I'm going to America. I'm going to learn from Americans. Right? The modern society, the superheroes. Right? Super intelligent, very intellectual society. Right? So I was going to learn. So I went to America. In a very unusual way, I jumped the border. Yeah, I know. It's pretty much like an obstacle course, but they're chasing you. Yeah, with a big old light like that, so sometimes I get a flashback. So I lived in the streets for 2 months. I was homeless for 2 months. But at the same time, it gave me a sense of understanding about where did I land, right? I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn from this modern society. I grew up watching Last and Rin Tin Tin. In my mind, I thought that everybody had a Last and Rin Tin Tin. Right? So to me, it looked chaotic. It looked disconnected. Right? Not instinctual. Not the way I grew up. For example, dogs in Mexico are skinny, but they don't have psychological problems. Right? Dogs, you got it now? Are you guys too cold or something? The brain takes a little long. All right. When I saw dogs in America, they were chunky and they had psychological problems, right? So dogs in third world country are skinny, but they don't have psychological problems. Dogs in modern society are chunky and they have psychological problems. All right. So then that to me gave me 2 points of view, right? Gave me the point of view when I grew up, very instinctual. For example, we go to bed with the moon. We wake up with the sun. Modern society wakes up with the alarm clock. Shock. They gotta go to work, right? In Mexico, the way we know about the weather is we look through the window and we see how the animals behave, and we know if it's gonna be hot, it's gonna rain, whatever the weather might be. Modern world, weather challenge. But the window is right there. Right? 2 different worlds. Mexico, everything is done together as a family to survive. You have to go get water, you have to do something. Everybody is helping to survive. That's the meaning for us, right? Modern world, everybody eats alone sometimes. They drive along, and they rush it. It's always rush. They gotta get somewhere. Go, right? For example, in modern world, the way parents, I find out, connect or know about who their kids relate is they go on Facebook. Well, we have what I call the village Facebook. And all these people will snitch on you in a second. So that's how your parents know what you did. Right? We don't have computers. Right? So in a way, what I say, okay, so wow, I come from a very simple frame of mind country. Right? Simple way of life. Food and water, just like a dog. Food and water, right? Food and water, right? Modern world, it was more of press of a button, right? It is, fast food. The only fast food we saw is whatever we want to catch. That's food, so fast. That's our fast food, the squirrel running. Right? So to me, what the insight that gave me was that this modern society lost touch with Mother Nature, right? So the question that I want the world to ask themselves, what is a dog's world? What do they want? This is what they want. They want harmony and they want balance. Now, the second question is, how do they achieve this harmony and balance? Responsibility to the pack first, then the individual, okay? Then they share a vision, eat, drink, right? Rest and reproduce. Mexico, we do the second a little different. Eat, drink, reproduce, then we rest. Right? In the modern world, surviving is completely different. It's definitely not, it's not the way I grew up in Mexico, right? It's about food and water. No, in the modern world, survival is about achieving, wealth, fame, what they call success, right? They want more of everything. 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars, 3 boats, everything. Bigger, 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 bigger. But this world also comes with a price, right? This comes with a price. So let me show you what I mean. So in the world of the modern society world, in a way, you can pay money, but you also collect along the way. For example, some people become full of guilt. Some people develop ego, but they're making money. Some people become sad because they know something is missing, but they're making money. Right? And some people get so angry and they don't know why, but they have a lot of money. Right? Some people hate what they do. They hate it. I get that all the time. I hate what I do, but I make money. And some people develop all this money, but then they develop fear. They fear to lose their money. Right? So they walk around with a lot of money in their pocket, but they walk around like an angry piñata. Right? Because a piñata, if you guys know what a piñata is, you know what a piñata is? Okay, so you put candies, and that comes out, right? So a human who focuses on what he calls survival, or this is his candies. Yeah, this is his candy. This is what's inside of him, and he walks around in this bubble, right? He crams all of this inside of him. He becomes unconscious of it. He's very conscious of how much money he has in the bank. He's not very conscious of what he puts inside himself. So why? What does that have to do with anything? Okay? Because, here, take all this negativity. Why does that have to do with anything? Because a dog senses, not what you do for a living, they don't know what you do for a living, how you live your life. And that becomes your energy. Yeah. Do you know that with this financial crisis that the world went through, right? No dog tried to commit suicide. Right? The dog never came to the human and said, did you really lose all the money? Oh my God, you look really, really sad. I never seen you this sad. So, you mean if you lose paper, you get really sad? Think about it, right? Because that's from a dog perspective. Because if you give a dog $100, he will pee on it or he will chew on it. He will never go and deposit it. Right? It's like he doesn't have that clue about what money is. To him, money is different. You know what I mean? It's like healthy, balance, harmony. That to him is money. So our instability affect the instability on our dogs, right? So a dog can only become what we provide at home. Now, are you awake? All right, just making sure. It's cold outside. I want you to breathe on this one because this is a shocker, okay? We can put a man on the moon, but we can't walk a dog on earth.